You are watching Platinum Northwest TV News. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Philadelphia Mangoeng. These are the leading top stories. First up, residents of Ward 25 in Kanana gear up for by-elections, and Maribeng Local Education Office hosted the 2024 National Teaching Awards Gala. In the business news, small South African brands in trouble, and in the sports news, PSL and DStv Premiership to go their separate ways. We begin here. Residents of Ward 25 in Kanana gear up for the by-elections, and my colleagues caught up with them. Let's take a look.
No, thanks very much to the viewers of Platinum TV. My name is Mandela. I'm the Regional Secretary of the EFF in Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. We are gathered here today to actually ultimately put in a councillor for Ward 25. Ward 25, which is known about its history of the councillor who actually molested and raped children, who's presently in prison as we speak. Ward 25 is the same ward where your MP of the ANC, Mr. Kula, was also arrested due to allegations of murdering her girlfriend. Now, we are here today to make sure that justice is served to the community of Ward 25. We are really here to input a proper candidate that can be able to service the community of Ward 25. It's been 9 months now without any councillor in Ward 25. Therefore, service delivery has really been compromised. We are also talking about an acting councillor who was an MMC also in the city of Matlosana, who was also alleged to have stolen diesel in the city of Matlosana. So it will be very much proper for the community of Ward 25 to realize a need to change the system and make sure that they vote properly and vote for the EFF candidate. Our candidate is a very young girl, it's a very young lady who's been capacitated by the EFF in terms of making sure that she can be able to address issues of governance. Rest assured, I am also a PR councillor in the same ward. We will work together hand in hand and make sure that services are rendered for the community of Ward 25. Thank you very much.
Dumelang baagi ba Kanana, Matlosana and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda at large. Ya buang ke Vuisile Phetheni, the Regional Secretary of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, tlasa leadership ya Ntate Ace Magashule. Rona re le African Congress for Transformation re dumela mo goreng batho pele. That's what we believe in. So ka di by election tsena, if we win these by-elections, we are going to make sure hore abantu bethu ba kreya mosebetsi. Let me tell you something. Mo Matlosana re a tseba hore ha o tswa mesebetsi tshwanetse di family le di girlfriend le bagotsi ba batho ba sebetsang masepaleng. Now really African Congress for Transformation re batla o bona batho ba Ward 25 ba sebetsa. Ba sa fumane mosebetsi ka ditšhomi, ba sa fumane mosebetsi ka hore mang o ratana le mang kampa mang o yentseng le mang kapa mang o file mang favour. Re batla o bona mesebetsi. Let me tell you something. Re na le bothata bo serious. Di-drugs di dingata, di-drugs di nkile karolo e holo setjhabeng sa rona. Bana ba rona ba tsuba di-drugs ka lebaka la frustration ya ho sa sebetse. Mosebetsi is a very important thing mo bathong ba rona. Issue ya hore batho ba fuwe di 350, bana ba rona ba phela ka di 350 and ba etsa kare ke bophelo 350. Rona re bone 350 le bophelo. In those 350 re feel our African Congress for Transformation hore ho createwe mesebetsi ka di 350 seo. Setjhaba sa rona bana ba rona ba sebetse, youth ya rona e sebetse. youth ina di-graduate ba ya di-universityng ba gutla gore ba sebetse ba tswa di-universityng ba patetse ditšhelete tsa bone tshwanetse ba etseng tshwanetse ba ratane kapa ba etseng ba ntshe ditšotšo gore ba kgone go fumana mesebetsi. So really African Congress for Transformation re tlo etsa sure gore bana ba rona ba fumane mesebetsi, re tlo etsa sure gore ha o ka kena kanana mona o kena di-passageng kaofela ke di-sewer everywhere, service delivery ha iyo at all, batho ba kgathallwe, batho ba inahanela bo bona. You can look at this place, wa bona hore mona o thata mona, wa bona tshotleho e ngata mona. Re batla ho bona batho ba rona ba phela hantle, re batla ho bona education e le priority mona, re batla ho bona bana ba rona ba fumana di-bursary, re batla ho bona mesebetsi e etsahala, re batla ho bona service delivery batho baagi ba Ward 25. So candidate ya this ward ke Dela Bright, ke ene candidate ya this ward, Dela Bright, yes.
Is that person maybe well equipped and well developed in terms of being a councillor in this ward?
Dela Bright o sebeditse haholo le di-NGO, Dela Bright o sebeditse haholo le bagodi, he assisted a lot ko di-NGO a thusa ka batho ba kulang, ho thusa bagolo go tlhatswa go ba tlhatsetsa, all those kind of things. So re dumela hore she's gonna be the right candidate because o sebeditse haholo ko di-NGO, and NGO di sebetsa ka batho ba haholo, di sebetsa ka batho ba hlokang, di sebetsa ka dikhutsana, all those kind of things. So we believe hore she's right, she's a relevant candidate who can lead this ward. Yes, thank you.
In other news, the Madibeng Local Education Office community gathered in a splendid display of celebration and recognition today at the Altyd Goed wedding venue in Brits for the highly anticipated annual National Teaching Awards Gala. This prestigious event under the theme Celebrating Excellence in Education, organized by the NTA Task Team, aimed to honor outstanding teachers who have demonstrated exceptional dedication and innovation in the field of education. Throughout the day, teachers from across the alley were recognized in various categories. The awards spanned a spectrum of achievements, highlighting the diverse talents and contributions of teachers within the Madibeng Alley, such as excellence in grade R teaching, excellence in special needs teaching, excellence in primary school teaching, and National Best Teacher Award, just to name a few. The Madibeng Alley National Teaching Awards Gala not only honored individual achievements, but also highlighted the collective importance of education in shaping a brighter future for society. In more news, Northwest MEC for Health, Lehari, will be leading the departmental Nelson Mandela Day activities tomorrow in the Bojanala district. The main activity will be at the Moretele Clinic in the Moretele sub-district. MEC Lehari will also conduct oversight visit to health facilities as part of his Rebona ka Mahlo health delivery monitoring and intervention program. The planned activities are set to kickstart at the Gamotla Clinic at 7 a.m. In other news, the National Student Financial Aid Scheme is set to appeal a High Court judgment ordering the restoration of contract of one of the service providers contracted to disburse allowances directly to students. The judgment passed on July 15th by Acting Judge Sven Olivier in the Western Cape High Court interdicts NSFAS from taking further steps to terminate its contract with eZaga. In a statement, NSFAS wishes to emphasize that the judgment is limited to the circumstances surrounding the actions taken by NSFAS post the Werkmans report, which recommended the contract with eZaga and others be terminated on the basis of procurement irregularities. The report found significant issues, including a conflict of interest involving the fund CEO Andile Nongongo, irregularities in the bid to process for direct payment service providers, and lack of a feasibility study before implementing a direct payment system. Moving on to this story now, Gauteng MEC for Education, Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation, Mr. Matome Chilwane, and the Carltonville community gathered to pay their respects during their memorial service of the learners who tragically lost their lives during a devastating scholar transport accident that took place last Wednesday. Here's the MEC sharing some comforting words to the families.
The pain of their loss weighs heavily on our souls, and the emptiness they leave behind is profound. As we come together in this time of grief and remembrance. May we find solace in the words of the scripture, drawing strength from the eternal truth and promises they told. We often say that children are our future, and these children are not different, and they were not different. They also embodied the idea of them being our future. They were full of potential and had so much to offer to the world. While they may no longer be with us physically, their spirits live on in memories we shared and the impact they made to those around them and their families and their friends and their loved ones. In times of deep sorrow and inexplicable loss, such as this one, it can be difficult to make sense of the tragedy that has befallen us. We may find ourselves searching for answers, grappling with questions that have no easy solutions. Yet, in the midst of our pain, we can turn to the comforting words of the Bible, seeking solace and hope in the promise of God. One such promise is found in the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 4. It reads, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." Close.
Chilwane also assured the families that the department will be with them during this difficult time and offering them counseling from his office.
In school every day, you have the full support of the department and the care of the department during this period. This is what is going to be happening until and even beyond. We are providing counseling. I've committed counseling to the families. We will be extending our counseling support even beyond the day we put our children to rest in their final resting place, to continue to support the families, to ensure that there's recuperation. We will support those learners the full support, those who survive the tragedy. We know it can be easy. And we have said they must take their time. Let's give the children time. It's going to take time. The school will make sure that even there's a loss of learning time, they will recover it. It will be our responsibility to ensure that we support our learners. We have one learner who's still in hospital. I know the parents are also in difficulty now. But all I can tell you is that the learner is taken care of very well. I was speaking to the ABC responsible for health yesterday. She said to me, the Honorable Woman Durano, who's the acting premier, she has said to me, I've been to the hospital to check on the child. I continue to monitor the situation closely. And I remain hopeful that the child will eventually recover. Those are the words that I received from the ABC. So, on the side of government, we will continue to support and make sure that our children receive those that survive the crash utmost support until they get recovery.
This was the memorial service of our 11 learners from both schools. They were represented, those families were represented. And really, they shared their pain, But overall, it was quite a good memorial service. A lot of priests were here, a lot of prayer, a lot of scripture, a lot of faith. And I do believe that somehow the families have received some form of comfort across. I've seen that they were support across. They gave it support. And even from the president to really send a message to his families. It shows that South Africa is behind them.
Okay.
In more news, on Monday, EcoTraining celebrated World Youth Skills Day under the theme Skilling Teachers, Trainers and Youth for a Transformative Future, which highlights the crucial role of education and skill development in achieving with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Established by the United Nations, World Youth Skills Day emphasizes the need to equip young people with the skills necessary for empowerment, entrepreneurship and personal development. More than just an annual event, it is a call to action urging the global investment in youth, ensuring access to quality education and providing opportunities for young people to reach their full potential. EcoTraining is the pioneer and leader in Africa's safari guide and wildlife training, is at the forefront of this transformative movement. Recognized for its credibility and high standards in nature guide training, EcoTraining offers a wide range of accredited career courses, gap year and sabbatical programs, nature programs, high school and university study abroad programs, custom courses, and on-site professional guide training on safari lodges. In international news now, Bangladesh has ordered schools and universities across the country to close indefinitely after 6 people were killed in protests over quotas in government jobs. Every high school, university and Islamic seminary was told to remain shut until further notice, following weeks of escalating demonstrations against civil service hiring policies. Critics say that the scheme benefits children of pro-government groups. Tuesday saw a significant escalation in violence as demonstrators and pro-government student groups attacked each other with bricks and bamboo rods, and police dispersing rallies with tear gas and rubber bullets. And with that, let's now take a look at the business news. In the business news, 3 big South African retailers, PetZone, AutoZone and Westpac, are in business rescue and face an uncertain future. This month, many South African car lovers were surprised to learn that AutoZone entered business rescue proceedings after landing in financial trouble. AutoZone is one of South Africa's top automotive part retailer and wholesaler with over 200 shops nationwide. PetZone and Westpac have already started closing distressed shops as part of their business rescue proceedings. These closures were quick, upsetting many shoppers who loved and trusted these retail brands for their products. Now, Pick n Pay, one of South Africa's largest and best-known retailers, has apparently become insolvent and is raising capital to stay afloat. The retailer has launched a right offer to raise 4 billion rand from existing shareholders and will list Boxer separately on the JSE. Now, the Boxer initial public offering, which is set for later in the year, is expected to raise between 6 billion and 8 billion rand. Pick n Pay CEO Sean Summers has also revealed that 112 Pick n Pay stores will be closed or will be converted to Boxer franchised stores. And that's all from the business news. Up next, we get the very latest in the sports. In soccer news, according to sources, the Premier Soccer League is currently in advanced talks to replace DStv as a title sponsor. The service company, operated by MultiChoice, still has a year remaining on a deal that was struck in September 2020 after taking over from Absa. Furthermore, it is emerged that DStv are concerned about continuing to carry the cost of a partnership that runs into multi-millions per season. There seems to be a big uncertainty at the moment, as French media giant Vivendi, the owner of Canal Plus, has tabled an offer to buy DStv and Showmax owner MultiChoice, leaving question marks over the future of Africa's biggest pay TV company. The PSL are currently trying to find a replacement title partner either before the 2024-2025 season gets underway next month or in the campaign that follows. Betway, the online gambling company, has been mentioned as a strong candidate. Moving on to soccer news, Mamelodi.Sundowns suffered a defeat in their first pre-season friendly, going down 2-1 to German third-side division Sandhausen. Now, the German side opened the scoring just after 32 minutes when Sundowns defense failed to clear the ball following a corner. Masandawana scored 1-1, equalizing after the break. However, Sandhausen once again exposed some weakness from the DStv Premiership champion at the back when they made it 2-1 after another corner. It was Masandawane's first friendly in Austria, with 4 more set to follow. Now their friendly already follows this evening, when the SA giant will take on 19-time Ukrainian champion Dynamo Kiev. And that's where we're going to have to wrap it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow evening. Till then, good night and take care.